What's up, horror fans? It's Danny from the Lasercast.
With Charlotte.
And we have been away. We just got home a couple days ago from Savannah, Georgia.
Yeah.
Yes, Charlotte is a Girl Scout, and it is the home of the Girl Scouts. And I tagged along, and we ended up having a great time. And the video that we're making today is about this really crazy little museum and shop that we found on just a random walk around the historic district of Savannah. It's called the Graveface Museum. Graveface Museum, if you happen to be in Savannah, it's at 410 East Lower Factors Walk. And the first thing that you notice when you walk in, what is it?
That big, like, demon mouth thing. You know those, like, circus things? Not circus, like, amusement park things where it's, like, the big clown with the mouth, like an It?
Yeah, like, almost like if you go to a carnival, it's like the haunted house where you walk through. It's like a devil mouth.
Like, it looked like the Hellfire Club demon.
Yeah. And that's... You walk through there to get into the museum. When you first walk in, there's a little store. They sell all sorts of bizarre things. They even have their own record label, Graveface. I think it was called TerrorVision. So you can look.
Weird.
They have some really cool horror movie soundtracks that they were selling. People Under the Stairs, one of my favorite movies. They had that soundtrack there. They had some really impressive artwork and taxidermy. You know what taxidermy is, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Where they stuffed animals.
Yeah.
Doll.
Oh yeah, that's right. There were a lot of taxidermy. In fact, I used the bathroom and they had some taxidermy deer heads in the bathroom, which that was a weird experience. But this was a really cool little museum. It had, you walk in, they give you like a 7-minute guided tour of the front room. And the first thing that I'll say, you haven't seen this movie, but it reminded me right away of Captain Spaulding's sideshow in House of a Thousand Corpses. This was very Rob Zombie-esque. And if you hear that and it turns you on a little bit, you're going to really enjoy this place. Then what do you get when you go upstairs?
Well, we see this whole like thing about like not prisoners, but like people who were arrested and on death row. And
yeah, they have like a ton of death row art, like
John Wayne Gacy. And
then they have like an entire serial killer wing where they have all of this stuff, pieces of art, articles.
They have real life Leatherface.
One of the pictures that Pete is editing in is a picture of an Ed Gein chair that they have. I think it's a replica, but it's still pretty cool with all the faces sewn into it. They have things about Manson, John Wayne Gacy, all the serial killers. If you're into true crime and real life horror like that, this is a cool little place. It was Rob Zombie-esque. It definitely gave me that Captain Spaulding, Sid Haig vibe.
When we were walking into one of the rooms, I was like, "Oh, look at this cool thing." I don't even remember what it was. And then someone, I think it was you, who turned around and you were like, "Oh my god!" I was like, "What?" Ah! It was a big Michael Myers thing. I think we have a picture of it. Yeah.
They had some like actual horror movie stuff, but most of it was real world serial killer horror. So if you're into true crime stuff and if you're in Savannah, you should definitely check this place out. And if you like pinball, they had an entire, right before you leave, they have an entire room filled with old pinball machines so you get to play for free. And most of them are horror themed. They had like a Nightmare on Elm Street, an Elvira one. Addams Family, Tales from the Crypt. They had a bunch of really cool pinball machines.
Which one did you play?
I definitely played Elvira and Nightmare on Elm Street.
I think I saw you playing Tales of the Crypt.
I was playing Tales from the Crypt too. I
played Nightmare on Elm Street and that one.
It was a little bit of a weird museum to walk in with an 11, 12, and 10-year-old, but hey, look, it's me.
11.
Oh, two 11-year-olds and a 12-year-old. Sorry. Yeah. It was not on the Girl Scout tour, but it was a fun diversion. And if you're in Savannah, if you're a horror fan, if you're a true crime fan, I cannot recommend the Graveface Museum enough. It was super fun, and we had a good little time. If you're wondering, I got this shirt. I love monsters, and it's Toxie. Last night, I went back to Highbury Pub in Brooklyn, and I defended my horror trivia title. I lost
it.
I came in second, though. I came in second place, and I got some pretty cool swag. They were sponsored by, if you couldn't guess it, Trauma.
He fell on Raggedy Ann.
Yeah, they gave a bunch of tons of merch to give out as prizes. So coming in second place, I got this t-shirt. I even got a hoodie. I got a signed DVD by Lloyd Kaufman, signed Blu-ray from Lloyd Kaufman. Well, we got Slappy in Savannah.
Yeah.
But, so, if you're in Savannah, check out the Graveface Museum. And if you live in Brooklyn and you want to play some great horror trivia, go to Highbury Pub. And they do it on Monday nights. Not every Monday, but, you know, just look them up and you'll find it. It's really fun.
I want to go.
Okay. Yeah, she wants to go to the bar for horror trivia.
But it's horror trivia.
We'll see. Maybe next time. This has been Danny.
And Charlotte.
From the Lazarus.